been the vibe around here this week to kind of bounce back after Monday's loss?
That's it, man. Just getting everything corrected and getting ready for Atlanta. Trying to get this bad taste out of my mouth.
What do you see from them on film? Their offense, Bijan.
Yeah, two special running backs, two very, very, very capable running backs, in 7 and 25. And then, Kurt compliments him, putting the ball in the right places, getting the ball out quick, and it's going to be another challenge.
Where do you feel like you're at physically, like health-wise?
Man, I'm getting closer and closer every day. Yeah, I'm getting closer and closer every day, man. I feel like I was able to kind of shake the rust off last week, and was able to fly around today and kind of challenge myself. And, just looking forward to stacking the days and not having any setbacks.
Have you talked about an increase in snaps this week at all, or no?
I mean, I don't feel like I have to talk about it. I got to show that I'm ready, and then I gotta, just verbalize and kind of communicate with the training staff, which Sal and Marco have done an awesome job. Just bouncing off ideas with each other throughout the week, and coming up with the best plan, and I'm feeling great.
Have you said anything to them like, hey, I can go or anything like that?
Nah, I just want to show them. I want to show them that I can go, and it's about how I feel as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go and have a setback. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you feel like at all there's a motivation this week because of the way you guys lost that game last week in terms of how the Ravens ran the ball? Like, do you feel like there's motivation on the defensive side?
It's a point of emphasis on learning. You got to learn from the loss, and we learned. I feel like we learned a lot about ourselves, and so there's a lot of things we want to prove to ourselves, and that's to be stout and dominant against the run game, and so that's the mission.
Earlier, Jesse was talking about kind of the idea that you hate to lose
Yeah.
more than you like to win.
Absolutely.
Like, do you think?
So a loser.
You seem like a sore loser. Like you're built that way. But like for certain teams, for certain organizations, like it's.
We could tell.
Pretty so.
For certain like organizations or certain teams, like
Yeah.
is that kind of something that you guys have to learn, like, or people have to learn in general?
I feel like that's life. Life comes with adversity, and football is no different. You get hit with a lot of different adversity, but it's about how you pivot and how you respond, and that's what we're looking forward to this week, responding.
In terms of the response, what have you seen from your team so far this week?
A lot of different things, man. You just hear the communication, you hear the discipline, you hear the accountability from the coaching staff and from the players. And that's been the most positive thing, and that's make it easier for you to sleep at night when you have that accountability in the locker room as well as upstairs, and everybody communicating and on the same page. And Coach Minna, we came in, we got everything fixed and adjusted, and it's all about Atlanta now.
Talking about the season just kind of like going by a little bit quick
Yeah.
for you guys. The way things are going with the division, is any feeling of urgency?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a feeling of urgency, especially when you see what the other teams are doing in the division. The Broncos are playing well. The Chiefs are the best team statistically in the league when it comes to wins. And so, it's a point of emphasis and a sense of urgency. And so, it's all about this week, though. I'm not looking too forward ahead, but also understanding the big picture and where we want to be.
How do you guys feel after that loss? Do you feel like you guys are added motivation at all this week coming into the Falcons game?
Not motivation, but I feel like motivation is like get it right. Like we want to go out there, get it right as a team, and we know we was a couple plays away, and just want to fix what we didn't do right last week.
Yeah, for sure. And when a team runs for that many yards, is that an embarrassing feeling as a defense to have that happen?
Definitely. You don't want no team running the ball on you. You don't want them throwing it on you either. You really, if a team coming out there moving the ball, I mean, it's embarrassing. So like, you don't want them doing anything as a defense.
Yeah. And do you look around at the division and the AFC and where you guys are? Like Broncos are close, Chiefs obviously. The division's still within grasp. Do you look at that kind of stuff?
Not how close, man, but I know that the more games we win, it gives us a better chance to be in the playoffs. So I'm not trying to just sit up here like I don't know what's going on. So, like, definitely the more games we can win, the better stuff we put ourselves to be in the postseason.
The players been talking about the communication level of this staff and how much it's been helping you guys.
It's helping us allowing everybody to play fast, free, not overthinking, and it's been fun.
What's your impression of the Falcons on the tape?
I like them. They got a lot of players that can make plays on the edge with B. John Robinson. Drake London does a great job. I'm familiar with Kyle Pitts, so they got a lot of good players on the offense that can make plays.
Taylor obviously just used to play there.
Yeah.
Do you kind of ask him for it? Like, does he lend any insight or?
No, we try not to do that because I'm pretty sure they can change anything. I mean, they know he's over here too. I mean, so it's like, we're not trying not to do that too much.
Coach Minner talked today about and liking to win. Do you feel like the team has that vibe?
Yes, and I feel like the team does have that vibe, and like everybody still has that taste in their mouth. Like we want to go get it right. We want another opportunity to go get this taste out of our mouth, and we can't wait to have that on Sunday.
Did you have to like learn that or develop that? The idea that you hate to lose more than you like to win.
Yes, ma'am. I feel like you definitely have to develop that, and that just comes with the leaders on the team, leaders in the coaching, and it just comes from overall everybody.
Jim was saying earlier, maybe last week, he would like to see you and Dayon race.
Dayon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll be Dayon.
You would win,
Yeah,
you think?
for sure.
What's your plan for Thanksgiving?
Go be with my daughter, my family, my brother, everybody. Eat a lot of turkey, ham, and be back tomorrow ready to go.
Feeling good. Short week, short turnaround, but I think we're definitely excited to get back on track this weekend and had a good week of practice, so got to keep it rolling.
Did you feel like what happened in terms of how the Ravens ran the ball has motivated the defense to not allow that to happen again?
Yeah, I think, I talked about all of us really needing to do our jobs, and I think all of us, me included, got a little lazy with that, and when it comes to tackling, obviously they have great players, but we kind of let them get rolling, and we didn't do a good job on first down to get them backed up, and they were able to do what they're good at, and that's get Henry the ball and get rolling. So we just think we see this week as another opportunity, and we're not holding on to that loss, and I think we did a good job moving on, and it's another opportunity, and we just need to improve.
In terms of not holding on to that loss, does it in some way help that it's such a short week, even though it's shorter to recover, but now you get to get right back out there and get that taste out of it?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think getting back to work always, cleanses the soul a little bit. We'll obviously watch the game, learn what we can, and then move on. There's still a lot of ball to be played, and we can't get held up on one game. We got to move on and make the most of our next opportunity.
Do you, see if I can ask this the right way, do you kind of look ahead at the end of the season, like the last 6 games, as sort of like a segment that's apart from what's already happened? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely crunch time, and it's important to win at this time of the year to get where you want to go, especially getting into a good place in playoffs. But we just have to take it one week at a time, and we have to win games, because I know we've done a lot of good things so far this year, but if we don't pull it together and continue to improve, we could not really like where we end up in a few weeks. So we have a lot of good teams ahead of us, a lot of big division games. So I think just staying focused. It gets tough as the year goes on. A lot of people, sore and injuries and this and that. But I think just continuing to take it one week at a time and staying focused and preparing the best we can is important, especially this time of year. Oh,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I mean, you've been here for a lot of seasons that maybe at this point of the year, like you weren't playing these kind of like meaningful games where you were in the playoff hunt. Like, what does it mean for you to be in this position now and to be having this type of season? Even there's still more to be done.
There's a lot to be done. It is exciting to be playing meaningful football. I mean, every game, even if you're you're not really in a great place as a team is important individually, but obviously it's been a long career, and I've had a few great seasons where we have been looking towards to the playoffs, but it's obviously really motivating and exciting to be playing meaningful football this time of year.